want to talk about the secret sauce to crushing your goals and beating your stress. So let's talk about something that might just completely change your life. Systems that actually work. I know it's not a sexy topic, but hear me out. If you've ever set a big goal, you've gotten hyped up or made this perfect plan only to burn out, ghost your planner, and end up binge watching Netflix, you are not alone. We don't fail because our goals suck. We fail because we don't have systems in place to support us. And systems are something that is so much bigger, grander, is really a great option when you look at it versus willpower. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, says it best. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Wow, right? So let's build better ones. The kind that actually makes success feel easier, not harder. We want to work smarter, not harder, right? So let's dive into 5 science-backed systems that you can install in your life for a high performance upgrade. The first system is the habit stack system. So what is it? It's linking a new habit to an existing one. So you might ask why this works. The brain loves patterns. According to the European Journal of Social Psychology, habits take 18 to 254 days to form. That could be a lot of time, right? With an average of 66 days. So when you stack a new behavior onto an old one, you leverage the habit loop for your brain, and your brain already is starting to loop in that you are having new habits. So for example, after I make a morning coffee or tea, I do 5 minutes of journaling. The result may be that you are not relying on memory. You're piggybacking on routine. The second system is a calendar block system. So this is when you want to schedule specific blocks of time for your priorities, including rest, believe it or not. We all have to rest, so put it in your calendar. So this works because a 2022 study in the Harvard Business Review found that time blocking increases productivity by 20 to 30% because it reduces those task switching fatigue moments. So block out 90 minutes for deep work in the morning or 30 minutes for a walk at lunch. Yes, block your break too. And here's a pro tip. Color code your categories. Deep work, maybe it's blue. Administrative tasks are green. You time is in gold. You get the picture. But when you block out time and you see it in your calendar and you plan it into your day, things just seem to come together. So even if you try it for a week, give it a shot. Even if it's something you try even for, a few days. Block your calendar, put some colors to it, make it a little fun, spice it up a little bit, and see if it puts you on the right path. The third system is the stress buffer system. So it's a preventative approach to mental health and stress, using daily buffers to manage your cortisol levels. So the American Psychological Association links chronic stress to burnout and decision fatigue. I can attest to that. I've been a victim of that. But studies show that just 10 minutes of daily mindfulness, it reduces stress-related brain activity by 20%. So maybe try a few things like a 5-minute meditation. You can use apps like Calm or Headspace or even YouTube. They have a lot of good meditation videos. And maybe go for a walk without your phone, or take your dog for a walk and just play around with him or her and have a good time. Also try journaling and just brain dump everything you're thinking about, whether it's something that's bothering you, tasks you know you need to address, things like that, just to get them on paper and get them off your mind. And try breath work or box breathing, that 4-4-4-4. 4 in, hold it for 4, 4 out, and hold it again for 4. So pick one that works for you. Try maybe all of them at different points of the day. Do it daily and watch your brain sigh in relief. And this may be something you want to block in your calendar of taking that 5 or 10 minute break just to breathe, pause, reflect, and get back on track. The fourth system is the weekly review system. So it's Sunday. Take 30 minutes to put a personal meeting on your calendar with yourself, to plan, to adjust, and to reflect. And this works because people who reflect weekly on their goals are 40% more likely to achieve them, believe it or not. And that comes from the American Society, well, if I could get that out, American Society of Training and Development. So I will take 40% any day. So it makes sense. Take a brief 30 minutes out of your Sunday, even if it's after you put the kids to bed and you're just reflecting and getting ready for the week. It kind of puts you at ease too when you're going to bed at night, because you don't have all of these things in your mind that you need to do on Monday. So create a checklist. What worked this week? What didn't? What are the 3 needle movers I need to make sure I incorporate in this coming week? And what can I eliminate and get out of my life to get some time back? And a bonus tip here is maybe add some music and snacks and make it a vibe moment. The fifth system is the Keystone Habit System. So one habit that makes other habits easier. Think of it as the domino effect that knocks down everything else. So for example, exercise improves sleep, mood, and food choices, doesn't it? I know that I have that experience. Maybe meal prepping, it reduces stress during the week. It improves your energy, and it also saves you time. And waking up early, it creates that space for creativity and focus when everyone is still getting their Z's and it's quiet in the house. So science says that people who adopt a keystone habit like exercise are more likely to build confidence and sustain success across other areas of their life. So, want to crush your goals without being totally overwhelmed? Create your own personal operating system, or POS. Your stack of systems that remove friction, they prevent decision fatigue, builds momentum, includes rest and recovery, and helps you perform on your worst days, not just on your best. So take a look at some things that you can bring in, some habits you can bring in, like being more productive, ways that you want to build better habits, reduce stress, stay on track, and take a look at some of the ones that we've suggested here in this video today as a starting point. So here's your challenge. This week, pick one system to test drive. Just one. Start small. Track how you feel after 5 or 7 days. Do you feel less stress? Do you feel more flow? Let me know in the comments and tell me what's working, or maybe some things that you would like to have help with for future content that I put out. So your goals aren't just dreams, they're projects. And with the right systems, you're not just managing your life, you are mastering it. You got this. So if you found this content valuable, helpful, please consider sharing it. Please consider subscribing. If you have ideas for content that you would like me to share that are in this area of focus, let me know, and we will see you on the next video.